What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! We got the St. Louis Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Super Bowl LVI. I don't know what number that stands for. It is taking place in Los Angeles. Everybody in the world is in LA right now, man. Good luck getting out of traffic. As usual, man, as promised, we do not watch full sports teams. While the Super Bowl was going on, your boy was running up reactions, and I fell into a 2.5-hour cush nap. I'm sorry, I have a life. Please do not spoil the game. I will not be looking at the chat at all. We're going to be looking at 16 minutes and 2 seconds left of the entire NFL season. No more football from the NFL until August. Let's see if these teams left it all out on the line tonight, today, whenever it happened. Let's check it out. Okay, this is third down right here. 3rd and 17. It is 3rd down and 17 in the Super Bowl. You have millions of people betting money on the game. Thankfully, a person like me, I don't bet on anything. I save my money over here, man, for controllers and better things. It is 3rd down and 17. It is a championship game in the Super Bowl. 3rd down and 17, and you run the ball. You run the ball on 3rd down and 17. I don't care if you have Bo Jackson. This was just literally just a, I give up, like, play call. Like, we're not going to get the first down. Just have the ball back. Where's Lamar Chase at?
They're going for it on 4th and 1, and that pass is incomplete.
They're trying to force it. They need to be careful with that. Odell versus Lamar. Everybody knows. Come on, dude. Like, you have...
And he's going to get stuck. Higgins comes in motion. They're going...
You have this dude. You see my mouse just right here? This dude is wide open. This dude is wide open. And you decide to throw to Lamar Chase, who's technically in triple coverage.
For it on 4th and 1.
I don't understand. It's not that difficult. Carson Palmer would have did nothing like that.
And that pass is incomplete. Ernest Jones.
He's been eating them up.
2nd down and 11. First quarter still.
Empty backfield. Stafford
The Rams. Stafford, you're not Vic, buddy.
Stafford
Slide to the left. 3rd down and 4. You actually don't run the ball. Congrats. Good job. Pass it to number 10. That's Cup. There you go. That's not that hard, is it? There you go. That's not that hard. I like those, Cup. That's that Super Bowl energy. Every play, every yard, playing it like it's his last. Okay. Stafford back there in the pocket, launching it to Odell! Oh, shit! Oh, them dance moves, though! Oh! Odell! Okay, love to see it. This dude hit the moonwalk, man. Ooh!
Matthew Stafford, the guy who has really had to carry.
Yeah, that's a good throw, good catch.
Expectations.
Wow, okay. Odell the first score. Lamar Chase, all right. He hit that moonwalk, though.
Gets some protection, then the pass is incomplete, intended for Chris Evans.
What is that?
This game.
Straight drop, going deep.
Lamar Chase.
Oh!
Okay! Odell and Lamar Chase, though. Holy shit!
Going deep in that direction.
Okay! That was like a little one-handed catch, but still okay one-handed catch. Oh!
Ramsey is one of the best in the league.
That was Ramsey that was on him, too? You got burnt like that? That was Ramsey? Damn! His whole face mask was on the grass, bro. Bro, why does people make it seem like Ramsey is like Dion or some shit, or like Champ Bailey or some shutdown corner? The dude is honestly mid at his finest, bro. Bro, this is the second time I've seen Ramsey get burnt like that, bro. This dude is really mid to me, bro.
Third and 11.
Stafford.
Deep drop. And the pass.
Wow, Odell, he's out of there. No, he's not. Okay.
Henderson is the running back. Fake toss.
Stafford.
Time. Protection is good. And so is
27. Who was that?
Henderson came out of the backfield.
Stafford.
Rolling and throwing.
Oh, to the cup dude. All right.
Because then Eli
That was
Apple
too easy.
reacted up to that. And
Bengals honestly don't have no defense in the secondary, bro. What the hell?
Hector pitched the ball up, bad snap. And the Bengals.
What the hell was that? They pitched it back. I like those. I like those. I like those. Super Bowl entertainment. There should have been somebody else ready to pitch it back. Okay, the Bengals have 3 points, man. What are you doing? This is the Super Bowl. At this point, you got to start being aggressive to Lamar Chase, man. There you go. That's what I like to see. Nice.
Fires caught. Finds the open man to the 20-yard line. T. Higgins.
Who? 3rd and 2. Lamar Chase, nice catch. Bro, there's no way you can say Burrow is a good quarterback, bro. What are y'all talking about? You almost threw it. You realize if you would have dropped that would have been a fumble, right? You threw a 5-yard pass behind him, bro. And it's crazy because Lamar Chase is like my literally type of player, bro. Like passes like this, I always like ran around the outside end. Like I'll be on the right side, run on the outside end and do those little dump off passes, but I'll always catch those one-handed. But this is an absolute shit throw, and you're lucky you have an all-star receiver to catch this, because this would have been a fumble. Look. Carson Palmer would never make that throw. That is beauty. Yeah, that's literally my type of catch. He caught that one-handed. I didn't see it from the first angle. Oh, they're throwing a toss play to the running back. Oh! They had to do something. They had to do something. Okay.
Nick Scott, who's been so good.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Playoffs, but not a lot of experience back there.
That was smart as heck too. You know, in the Super Bowl, they're gonna be like, oh no, they're not doing no trick plays.
Leading rusher.
Play action. Checks it out here. It's Van Jefferson.
Damn.
Beckham Jr. has been the nightmare so far.
Odell dropped. Uh-oh. Whoa. What happened? Oh, no. No. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, he planted his foot wrong. Oh, no. Not in the Super Bowl, man. Not in the Super Bowl. No. I'm not a fan of either's teams, but I feel that. No.
Here's the play.
Bro, and you know what the crazy thing is, bro? I've seen players like get injured like that, like in real life football, like back in the day, like those awkward, like no contact, like catches and plays. It's just unfortunate, just wrong planting of the foot. Man.
Was not good during
the
regular season, but in these.
What the fuck, bro? The article said that he was ruled out. Oh nah, man, this changes a lot of shit, man.
To the outside he goes this time. Cooper Cup, serenaded by Coop, the champ. Cup in the right slot.
Damn, dude.
Stafford looks that way, comes back.
So they gotta rely on the dude, the Cup dude.
That's incomplete.
He's actually pretty good, but it's just like now all the pressure's gonna be on him. So it's just his knee and not ACL. I thought the ACL is the knee.
That result on play action, finding room, going.
Oh! What happened? Bro, Ramsey, I know you didn't just get burned again. I know you didn't just get burned again, bro.
That result on play action, finding room, going.
Ramsey is the most mid cornerback in the NFL generation, bro. I've seen so many analysts talk about this guy like he's a shutdown defensive like corner. Like Bro, like, I'd rather Ellis Hobbs from the Patriots, bro. The dude that let Plaxico Burress get that touchdown back in the day, bro, in the Super Bowl, be my defensive back, bro. Like, there are so many mid-defensive players this generation in the NFL. This is the second time you just fallen on the ground. And, like, this dude has 3 catches on the NFL season, bro. Like, bro, I'll burn Ramsey myself, bro. Like, a couple of juke moves, this dude's on the grass. He doesn't have no type of footwork or anything, bro.
He goes in for the score.
I hope they show a replay. Face mask, what do you mean?
In 12 seconds,
there's no flag.
75-yard touchdown.
And really the difference so far in this game has been the fact that they have hit 2 big pass plays.
I seen it. Hold on, let me see if they do it closer. They didn't call nothing though.
There was a little contact there at the top end. Let's take a look. A face mask.
That's not enough for you, bro. He needs to get in a weight room. You're making excuses. You're making excuses, bro. Like, there's been plenty of times, like, I've even had, bro, you remember when I had longer hair? Well, obviously, y'all didn't know me before the tube shit, but pictures and shit. I've had longer hair, bro. I've had players that have had 0 talent and have literally pulled my hair, like my fro when it wasn't braided, and pulled my hair down and, like, contorted the way my neck was, but I still had enough upper body strength to adjust myself and still deflect the ball or anything, bro. You're making excuses for players that are mid. He put 2 fingers in his face mask. Like, yeah, if the ref's seen it, this is an offensive face mask. This shouldn't be a touchdown. I'm not saying that it shouldn't, but the point is that Ramsey doesn't have upper body strength. You shouldn't be flying. You shouldn't be flying with 2 fingers in your face mask, bro. He didn't grab it with 3, 5. He didn't grab it with the full 5 fingers and went like this, bro. He just kind of like a little nudge. You know what I'm saying? And then, low-key, Ramsey flopped. So you either say Ramsey flopped or he needs to get his upper body strength up, bro. This dude's a mid-cornerback, bro. This is second time, bro. This receiver, this is 3rd catch of his career. He's excited right now. Oh! No! Not the... Oh! Oh! No! Not the tip! Damn! That first half! You know the halftime shows and whatever halftime show they was doing. Regardless, halftime shows in the Super Bowl, they like 40 minutes, so that does make a difference. But damn, the last thing you want to do is have a break. Oh no! So Lamar Chase, there, cut back right, cut back. You cut the wrong way. Come on, Chase. For you to upgrade to being a legend, you have to have better awareness than that, bro. You could have easily juked this dude right here. Me back in the day, bro, I'm putting a stiff arm to this dude's face though, and he plunging to the grass, bro. There's no way in heck he's tackling me right here. Gonna go for the easy first down. 15+ yard type of a play. You gotta have better awareness than that, man. That's a Super Bowl. Oh, Burrow. What kind of slap was that?
Slings it to the outside.
Bro, that man runs a 9 flat. Oh my gosh. Burrow. Oh! You gotta take the field goal. Stafford back in their midst. It's tough for Stafford. He doesn't have Odell. Y'all saying he's out for the game?
That's Henderson.
Jeez, that is just bad luck, man. That's not fair, bro. Oh, Cup with the catch.
Fast and furious.
Stafford. Still caught it. He still caught it. Good focus. Good focus.
28-yard line. 2 in this game.
1st and 10. Stafford. He's making the throws out there with no big target. Odell not being there. 3rd and 5, and you run the ball again. Oh, hold on now! Oh! Stick to your position, buddy.
Pressure again.
They're wrestling. Burrows, he's panicking.
He gets it away and provides a lot of breathing space.
Stafford launching it.
Deep down the right sideline.
You ain't Randy Moss, baby.
Jefferson is there.
You thought.
Blitz coming. And they get there again.
Carson Palmer was better, bro. This is bad route running, too, so it's half and half, but still, man. You had him open. You had 34 open. It's not that hard. This is bad route running, though. Everybody's running a streak route. You could have had Lamar Chase, you know what I'm saying, do a post route or just some type of a slant route coming across the middle. You would have had this receiver block for him. Is it that hard to call decent plays? Hello? I mean, that's what happens when a team like the Bengals haven't made a Super Bowl ever. Like, the NFL's been around since like 1899. This is the first time they're in a championship game, bro. Uh-oh. What's going on, bro? What's going on? What's with the injuries?
Stafford swings it out to the side. Jefferson gets that 3rd and 9. 4-man rush. Quick pass.
Oh, hell no. No, no, no. 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 20-16, you're up.
4-man rush. Quick.
No, bro. No. I remember some kid, so like they had like a spring football team, basically in middle school for like kids that didn't like meet grade requirements or like behavior issues and shit that I was on. And we were like one more win away from going to like the county tournaments, and some kid like dropped the pass like that because he was so eager to like catch the ball and run after the catch, bro. They flamed this kid so bad, like I think he had to transfer schools. I didn't see him after about a week after that game happened, bro. Like, people, the players in this generation, man, like, y'all got to realize, bro, y'all would have got roasted to have to transfer schools if you drop stuff like that. I've never dropped things like this in late game situations, man. It's just common sense at that point. It's just almost like breathing. Like, passes like that I catch with one hand, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. You could at least caught it and fell to the ground without getting a first down or something, man. That ain't it. And now the Rams have a chance with no Odell. 3rd down and 1. Don't run the ball, and you do. And you do. Why? Cup. Oh, very smart. The Bengals are salty on that one, though. Whoa, whoa, Cup.
Slot to the right, looks that way, fires that way.
Against him. Not gonna lie, Stafford's making some very accurate throws in Super Bowl. He should have pitched it back. He's still on his feet.
Finally do something on the left side.
1:47 under 2 minutes left to go, 3rd and goal. Whoa, good defense. Oh, they caught a flag. They caught a flag. Oh, whoa.
Tell me.
That's what they called.
Yes, it is. There. You tell me.
That's what they called.
That's a hold, bro. And to be honest with you, this play happens on every NFL play. It's just whether the refs see it or not. Especially with Cup. You know, Cup is like, what is he, 115, 120? This dude that's holding him was like 350 or something. So, you know, it's not like he had to, like, try too hard to hold him back.
You tell me.
It's a hold, bro. He's grabbing the back of his pads, bro. This is my take on it. For it being a play like this happening every NFL play, and whether they call it or not, this is a hold, but this is like a soft hold call, basically. So basically, this is like a petty call. I feel like the refs were doing too hard. I don't know what their issue was. I feel like they're trying too hard to make the game fair. Whatever the case is, this is like...
There?
Because it's like Cup is stopping at the same time. Like, he wasn't running full speed. So it's like, if anything, I just feel like I said, I'm not a fan of none of these teams, so I can care less. Like, I see, so looking at it again, like, Cup stopped because the ball obviously is coming in that direction, so he stopped so he can, time himself the football. It's like it's a petty hold call, bro. The refs didn't have to call that, but it is a slight hold, but they didn't have to call it. I mean, too, I don't know, man, looking at it from this angle, because Cup stopped, bro. So it's like somebody's momentum, I feel like he low-key was just trying to, like, hold himself from, like, falling into him. But kind of was grabbing him, but just in a defensive way, like a hand check. That's what I was looking for. I feel like this is more of a hand check versus a hold. And then, like, Cup stopped, and then, like, it made it a little bit more like a hold because he fell towards him. I don't know, man. What do y'all have to say about that? They didn't have to call that, in my opinion, but I think it's definitely a hand check, but it's not a hold. Oh! Cup! No way! No way, Cup!
Pressure situation, I don't know if I have ever seen.
Nah, man, you got to give the man his flowers, his damn respect, man. No, Odell, I think he's like a rookie. You know what I did actually see from the last Rams game? I think Cup was not even, he wasn't ranked or nothing in the NFL stuff. All right, so they scored. The Bengals are down by 3, 2 timeouts. Get that out of here, ball. They're running the ball. They're running the ball. 3rd down and 1. 4th down and 1. This is for the season. This is for the game. Burrow. I don't want to hear this dude is the most overrated quarterback next to Pat Mahomes or Pat in the NFL, bro. It's over with. I try to give you a chance. You're the most overrated quarterback. I don't know what Bengals fans see with you. I don't give a flying fuck if you played with Chase Lamar. You guys was day one buddies since 4th, 3rd grade. You are absolutely filthy trash, bro. And I just honestly apologize to Carson Palmer back in the day for roasting him the way I did, dude. Like, Carson Palmer literally looks like Dan Marino to this guy. You cannot be serious, dude. First of all, fire the offensive coordinator for calling this running play, this last possession. Wait till it gets to the point. You are under a minute left to go. You're not even under 2. You're under a minute left to go. Bro, go to the play already. You are under a minute left to go with the number 1 receiver in the NFL, 2nd receiver in the NFL, whatever. You want to say Debo Smith or you want to say Lamar Chase, whatever. The top 2. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. You're giving this running back has probably been in the NFL for 10 years with a total combined of 342.5 yards. And this is what you're choosing to play call in the Super Bowl, Cincinnati Bengals. This is why you've never been to the Super Bowl, and this is going to be your last Super Bowl for another 102 years. Okay? So, anyway, all right. You could have settled for a slant pass. You would have had a 1st down, but instead, oh my gosh, I think I may have thought I had a star running back or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's run the ball. You run the ball, like I said, to a running back that runs a 7 flat, less than 300 yards within 10 NFL seasons. 4th and 1, it's 75% Burrow's fault, and then the other 25% is a route running once again from the Bengals. Whoever calls these plays, bro, like, I don't know how dumb you guys got to be. Like, why are you guys – you have a timeout left. It's 4th down and 1. You need to get the 1st down. And you're running out routes. You're running outside plays to stop the clock when you have a timeout. You have the number 1 or number 2 receiver in the NFL, and you're running out route plays. You could have had a running back in the backfield run a quick slant route. Lamar Chase with a quick slant route. Number 85 coming around the middle. And then, you don't, Burrows can't even throw this pass, man.
Gets it away and incomplete. It looked like P-Ron might have had a shot to make the grab, but the Rams now.
Even if that running back had a chance to throw it, catch it, bro, he just panicked, man.
Guess who?
It's bad play calling and bad
have to think about it.
Quarterbackness. Wow.
Even have to think.
Burrows flopped. Burrows, here. Burrows and the offensive coordinator for the Bengals flopped, to be fair. Not just Burrows is 85% of the problem, and then the rest is the Bengals offensive coordinator. The people that call the plays, bro. You call dumbass after dumbass plays, bro. You lost. They didn't have their star receiver on the field.
And they have sealed the deal.
Ramsey had a really terrible defensive game. Every second I looked up, this dude got burnt on defense. There's no excuses for this one, Cincinnati. You have the better team. You have the better team coming into this one. You ended up losing. This is your first time in the Super Bowl, man. Hey, I mean, you're never going to be back here for another 100+ years, so I guess you tried your heart out. Looking at the box score, Matthew Stafford had 26 completions for 40 yards, 26 completions for 40 attempts, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. You know, for him not having Odell the rest of the game, that's actually not too bad. He could have had less picks. The Cup dude had 8 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. Odell had those 2 catches for a touchdown. He would have had better if he, was able to play. You know, the Burrows dude actually didn't even have a pick at all the whole game. I thought he did. But still, you still flop. You can still flop and sell a game without throwing an interception. 22 for 33 for 263 yards. And you have the number 1, number 2 receiver. That's honestly mid-stats. For the way people hype you up, you have to throw for over at least 400 yards, bro. You have to throw at least for 350 at least. Give me 325 at least, man. Lamar Chase, 5 catches for 89 yards. You targeted the Higgins dude more. Like, why does Higgins have 2 touchdowns and the number 1 or number 2 receiver in NFL has 0 touchdowns? That doesn't make any sense, bro. Chase, man, just come on to the Patriots, bro. There's a quarterback that actually knows how to pass you the ball, man. Hey, but the St. Louis Rams, congratulations. I think this is your first Super Bowl win. I know you guys have been in the Super Bowl before because you did play the Patriots, and you guys lost back in the day. But you guys won. You guys are championship winners, man. Give it up to St. Louis. You're bringing in a championship. Very proud of Odell for being able to actually get this championship ring with him being injured. I know that was probably tough for like the people telling him he couldn't play coming into the game. Like a person like me, they wouldn't have been able to control me. I'm still playing the game like regardless. But you know, Odell is still a champion, man. Heart and everything in the line. What y'all think about this, man? You think the Rams deserve it? You think the Bengals would have won if Burrows and their offensive coordinator did not sell the game? Well, you guys, man, we will not be having any more NFL until the August. Obviously, man, we always shout out to the man Ding Productions and all the other NFL highlight channels, man. We always be they always hold it down with the So Fresh between the NFL highlights until the NFL season starts. But, man, this is a pretty fun NFL year. Wow, man, that was actually a decent game. It wasn't mid. It wasn't great, but it was good. Really worth watching, really happy. You know what I'm saying? Got to watch with Ecstasy Brothers and Sisters live and in full effect.